The stream link is in the thread there. What? You can see the stream? Or the clown mask? Or I guess it's not mask, it's face painted, but still. So that's what I'm going to recommend here is you can either follow along via stream or in Discord. That is up to you. Um, I can deal with talking to you via delay or like whichever way you want to have my voice come through is fine. It for you probably watching the stream and following along with the stream so you hear me talking at the same time as I'm talking about things. And I can live with the 10-second delay or whatever. If you've got a question or whatnot, I can come back and circle around to it. Um, it is what it is. I used to stream a little bit anyways. I'm used to dealing with the delay. So if you got a question while I'm talking, I might not answer it right away. Give me 10 seconds. It takes a sec. Like if that's how you're gonna be listening to me, the voice is delayed. I think 5 to 10 seconds for YouTube. So that's just natural. I can't help that. But you'll hear what I'm talking about and what I'm showing, as opposed to what I'm showing you being 5 seconds delayed. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yes. I know it comes through just a wee bit, huh? Yeah, no, Eastern Canada. So, yeah, I'm not even Eastern Coast. I'm East Coast. Like EST is an hour behind me. I just use EST because that's the time zone people know. Oh, bruh, it's only coming on 7. It's not that late. It really isn't. Um, and so I still got a couple hours anyways. I'm not stressed about it. I'm gonna take a quick minute here for myself to just use the bathroom, breathe, because I'm gonna be sitting down for another hour and a bit here. Yeah, if you need to grab a water, you know. All right. Sorry about that. The girlfriend got talking to me. Alright. So yeah, feel free that if at any point you want to go over something that I'm not covering, bring it up. You know, ask your questions. I'm not trying to hide my secrets here. Um, yeah, this is an open learning opportunity in my eyes. That the better we can go over something, and that if you're not understanding something, well, let's make sure I know that. Let's try and make sure you can actually understand something if we're going over it. You know what I mean? Because I've had students in the past that will just say they're understanding things just to move on, and I don't know if that's just because they want to move on and don't care, or what it is, but that just bothers me. You know what I mean? I tend to go over things, or if I'm going over a topic, I'll give you why. I'm a big proponent of if you can understand why, you'll actually understand. Um, and one of my big philosophies is I should be able to stop this replay at any moment, ask you why, and you have an answer for me. I don't care what the answer is, but as long as you have an answer, we can work with that. Well, this is why I'm doing it. Okay, well, why you're doing it is wrong. This is, you know what I mean? Other if you just go, I don't know. Okay, well, but why are we hitting the ball here? You know what I mean? Um, because as you rank up and as you start pushing lobbies, not every ball has to be touched. Like just because you're at a play doesn't mean you have to make the play. It might be more beneficial to just let that ball go, right? Yeah, I don't even hate booming it. Booming it's not a bad option. You know what I mean? As long as you know why you're booming the ball, right? Oh, we're being pressured and I just need to get the ball out of my half, so I boomed it. Okay, great. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just because you boomed a ball away isn't a bad thing. You'll see me in these replays boom the ball a lot, right? Rocket League is a lot of Rocket League is concepts of time. And if you can boom the ball into empty space, what are you buying? Right? There's so many options, right? Oh, you're out of position. Okay, well, a boom here buys my teammate time to get back in position. Oh, we're both down on boost. Well, let's boom the ball and get boosts. If you can put the ball into empty space, that's not threatening in that moment, right? Right, it's a different thing than hitting it straight to them and going, "Oh, well now I've got time to do things because I don't." But if you're booming a ball into empty space, that's not typically a bad thing to do. It might not be the most optimal, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? So it's one of those things sure, in this instance, yeah, you might not have had to make this booming clear, but a booming clear here isn't a bad outcome. You could have tried to catch it and go for a dribble play, but what if you get dunked? right? Right. So like I don't like there's times where I don't hate the fact that oh I'm playing boom ball. As long as I'm booming the ball to a productive area, it's not the wrong thing to do. You know, both the other teams pushed up on you. Let me just boom it over them, right? You know, you don't know what you can create with a hard hit ball off the backboard. Like that will do a lot for you. And so yeah, we'll find places in these replays where you'll see me make a boom because well, it's not even that. Like I mean, for one, judge me all you want. I'm not perfect. Like I don't get better. I don't get better by not by people going, "Oh yeah, you play like a god," because I don't. Like, and a lot of what I say is do as I say, not as I do, because I'm not perfect. It is very easy to sit in this replay and look at a play 10 times over and go, yes, this is what you do here. This is what the optimal thing is to do in this position. It's a whole other thing to do it in the game, right? Like that's why you see really high level coaches that might not be great in Rocket League, but they're esports level coaches, right? It's one thing to know the theory and to know how to do this. It's a whole other to actually do it. You've had so much time to sit here and go, oh yeah, this is what's optimal here. This guy's doing this. He's got 16 boosts. The other guy's here with 28 boost. Yeah, you know, for one, you've got more information, but B, you've got so much more time and angles. You've got angles that you don't have in the game. But the benefit of going back in this replay is going, well, yeah, let's find the optimal thing and we can work towards that. Right? Anything else you want to go over before we dive into this, or? I mean, you can take your notes if you want. Like, I'm not gonna say don't take notes. Like that's like if that's how you learn, then go ahead, by all means do it. But yes, after this is said and done, I will go over this with like a bullet point of like, hey, here's the like 1 through 5 things that I'd focus on. Right? Like I'm not gonna like relay this whole thing word for word. That's what the stream will be up afterwards for. But as a bullet point, like, hey, this is what we covered. This is what I think you need to work on. And you know, here's how you like. Here's things you can do. Like, it's not going to be a deep, thorough analysis. It's going to be a quick summary of everything, right? I, it's all anybody needs. Like, there's no point to go into training tomorrow and be like, oh man, these are the 100 things we talked about yesterday. Let me work on all of it, right? Because yes, at the end of the day, Rocket League is extremely situational. That every situation is played different than the next. No argument. My goal here is to set you up best for the majority of outcomes, right? By setting you up to cover the majority, well, one, you're covering the majority, and that just gives you options. Well, and you're going to see very quickly how you don't leave yourself options just from how you position. And you'll see that when I switch to my point of view for a second, how many different options I have at times, right? Just because of how I slightly do something differently. is I leave options for myself. I've got choices of, do I go here, do I go back, do I challenge, do I fake challenge, do I, what do I do? Because I'll be honest, at any given time in a match, I am focused on what you're trying to do with how much boost you have and where you're coming from. The same thing for both of those two opponents. How much boost do they have? What are they trying to do? What's their end goal? Where's the ball going? And what do I want to do? What do I want to do about all of this? Well, and this is where at the end of the day I'm going to say break all of this down. There's no need to learn how to swim in the ocean before you even know how to crawl on land. I'm not asking you to tomorrow be able to go into a game and tell me what everyone on the field is trying to do at any given moment. I'm not asking that. That's unrealistic. But what I am going to ask you to do is, you know, why look at a ball versus the car? Because at the end of the day, it's a ball. What does a ball do? A ball is predictable. And you're an adult. We've played with a ball our whole life. If a ball is on a trajectory, we know where that's going. Where's the car going to go, though? What's the car going to do? Well, that's... We drive. Cars are fucking unpredictable. So, let's take what we know about the world and go, a ball is a static thing that, unless influenced, is going to go in this trajectory. Well, all of a sudden, now I don't need to look at that ball, because I know where that ball's going. Yeah, because okay, well, the ball's got this much speed, it's carrying it this direction towards this object. Okay, well, that's an arc that goes, like, you can visualize that in your head. And then you just go, okay, well, no one's touching that. Great, I'm not going to look at that for a second. Like, it's going to go where I expect it to go. Well, and here's what's different about this sport compared to everything else. Every sport, what are you told to do in a ball sport? Don't take your eye off the ball. That is what you are told to do in golf, football, tennis. You know, you are told to not take your eye off the ball. The ball is the play. But that ball is also being controlled by a human, typically. Rocket League is different. This ball isn't being controlled half the time. Half the time this ball is in the air, going on a set trajectory because no one's up with it. Take that time to go, okay, well, that ball's going to hit the wall and come back out. You know where that ball's going to go. No one's gone looking for it. Where is everybody? What are people trying to do? Is someone trying to make a play on that ball? Right? And now you've got information. Information that in Plat, the other guy doesn't have. Because I've seen it over and over again, is, it's a common mistake, and I understand why. Because you grow up and you're told, don't take your eye off the ball. That that is drilled into everyone's head from a young age, even in soccer. In soccer, you don't take your eye off the ball. Well, this is car soccer. I don't take my eye off the ball. There's also not 20 people on the field, and you know what I mean? Like, so you have the luxury of not having to look at the ball all the time. Like, yes, if an action play is about to be made, meaning someone could or is about to make contact with the ball, look at the ball. But if nothing's going to be made to the ball, you have time to look at people. Or if your teammate has control of the ball and no one's going to challenge him, you've got time to find the opponents or go get boost, or you know what I mean? Like, there's certain times in a game where you're like, okay, this is what's going to happen here. I can look away from that for a second. Well, and we will go over how you learn boost pathing without even looking at them, because that's easily learnable in free play. Easily learnable in free play. Because let's be honest, the boost pads don't move. They are in the same spot every game. You can memorize that. Take an hour? Well, no, but legitimately, if you take an hour and say, hey, I'm just going to work on pathing around the field in free play, right? Keep pathing on the field, keeping my speed up, you know, you will naturally just learn how these boost paths work. And here's something I tend to show everyone at some point in the game. But if you look at the field, right? All these mini pads tell you how to rotate. Right? So we're on orange team, right? So let's say you've pushed up into the blue corner and you need to get back post, right? So the ball is being played from over here, or you're here. Ball is going to that corner, probably. You let me know when you get your audio switched over. So if you're chasing this ball in the blue corner on offense, and all of a sudden the play goes to this corner, and you need to get back post. Well, from this corner, you follow that pad there, you grab that pad, oh my god, this pad here, you can grab that pad there, the pad right in front of my car, the pad right in front of back post, and guess where you are? Through collecting small pads, you can end up right here, from that corner over there. We're fighting here. Literally take this diagonal line to that pad. We can grab these pads, and boom. And I am ready for the play that's in that corner. So all of these pads around the field will tell you where you need to go. You can just follow them. You're in the net, need to get to your net, just follow the outside line. They're right there. And that one tip will alone also fix your boost pathing and fix how much boost you're constantly carrying. Because now you're just rotating through boost pads constantly. Does all that make sense? I don't hear you. Oh, there. Okay. Now I hear you. If it's easier, you can just listen to me in Discord, and we can work with it. Yeah, if it's easier, just listen to me in Discord and mute the stream. It's fine. I don't think it's that terrible. It's fine. I'm. Yeah. I know it's doable, but it's not that important. And I'm not in the right control set to do it. But does all that boost pathing make sense, though? Okay. Learning boost pathing, and it will change your life. Because all of a sudden, you're not so 100 pad thirsty. Yeah, there's other boost pads on the field. Like, no, like, literally sitting in, by just sitting back post, a double jump and a 12 pad or 24 gets you to this other corner. Like, you don't need much boost. So, you can cover that much, like, the width of the net with a double jump in, like, 12, maybe 24 with poor boost management. Like, you just don't need it. You can get to the ceiling with 50 boost. Right? Like I'm not saying go try and clip on a man with a quarter of your boost tank, but in threatening situations, you can still make plays with 2 to 3 boost pads. And the great thing about 2 to 3 boost pads is you've got a couple in front of your net. There's what, one, two, three, there's 6 pads here. So even if you go, oh, let me just drive a circle of these pads real quick, you have 3/4 of a tank of boost. You know what you almost never need on defense? Yes, he's learning. That's the I try and make this fun too, right? Like, so yeah, like like I said, I don't think anything in Rocket League is a major issue. Everything is fixable. There's no major issues, in my opinion, in Rocket League that we can't fix. All the major issues that are going to stop you from ranking up are mental. Uh, Maybe once you hit GC, that might be a little different, but like who cares? That's NIF. Let's be honest. If Diamond is already top 50%. Right, like if Diamond's already top 50%, GC is no, so that's why I say like I don't see major issues. You know, one of these GC or SSL coaches might look at you and go, "Oh, we've got major issues stopping you from getting GC or SSL." Sure, you might. I don't care at the moment. Who cares about trying to get you GC or SSL if we can't get you Diamond? Right? Yeah, again, who's going to teach you to do a marathon in the ocean before you even know how to crawl on land? Okay, and yet again, that's an anomaly. We have one of those on the server, and he seems to forget that he is one. And it's in his fucking name. Anomaly. He's better recently, but like, yeah, when he first came on the server, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got fucking GC in 1,000 hours." Okay, good for fucking you, man. Like, right? Like, bro, you're an anomaly. It's in your fucking name. Like, so, like, let's leave statistical anomalies out of the equation. No, no one wants to count on anomalies. We want to go, this is what we can do. And can do like a can do, we're going to get you diamonds. Like, I can do that. Alright. Alright. And with that, I like seeing the fact that you're cheating. My issue is here. Is what? Yeah, we'll go back from the kickoff here. So I'll replay this haul out to the point where I paused it. And then I think you can see where I'm going to go with this. Is at this well, no, like, I don't hate this rotation. I don't. But at this point, you can see I'm making a play on this ball, right? Is I've got this touch. That touch goes back wall, and I turn on that, right? Right? R right. Is you've decided to stay coming with me instead of in all reality, like, I don't hate the rotation. You know, that's fine, but just keep coming here. Like, that ball isn't your job to touch at the moment. You're still rotating back. I need to buy you time, right? Because once we get here is, oh fuck, my teammate's not here anymore. Like, I have a 2-on-1 in my mind, right? Because you could like, we get kickoff. That's fine. But you see how I see you fly by me? Right? So my mind has changed. I need to buy you time here, right? So that's all I'm doing is I take this slow. I have time to take this slow. I get a nice soft touch here. still towards me in my control, and I stay with this. And I'm here to 50 this ball, at worst. Right? So in my mind, what I'm doing here is I'm buying you time to, if you need to, grab boost, which you should have grabbed that one. Um, you know, the big boost that you left, you should have that. You rotated there in the first place, like you should have grabbed that boost. Um, but and then like your job is to get behind me and like help me make this a 2-1-2, right? Because we don't want to play a 1-and-1-on-2. We want to play a 2-on-2. So I'm buying you that time to make this a 2-on-2 again. Because in my opinion, even at this point, if we 50 this, it's going out that way. Right? Okay, so it gets to columbotomy over there. Well, you should be here ready for a shot. Right? Like, you'll see this 50 coming. Because if I go back to you for a second... At this point, you can kind of assume that there's going to be a 50 or something happening between me and Jaffa here. Right? Right, like, we're going to make a play on this ball. Columbotomy's there. Take a quick peek with your camera. Right? Just a quick snap left to go, where's the other guy? Right? Like, now I know where everybody is on the field. That when this 50 comes out, okay, Columbotomy's the threat. Because he's out and he's out ready to receive a 50. Right. So when that 50 comes out, I want to be here back post to him because this is now back post ready to make that save. Right? Like, yes, I understand back post now is here. This is where you want it, but back post in 2 seconds is going to be here. So looking 2 seconds into the future going, this ball's probably going to be 50'd at worst. At best, I've got a clear. Right? So let's just go prep for worst, because worst is a shot on net. And, well, we want to prep for that. You get, or like, I get a clear here. Going for net's not going to hurt anything. Like, but that shot on net from midfield could be booming. Because it's coming from a 50. That could be a powerful shot. So you want to be sitting here ready to just jump up and get that ball saved. Meanwhile, there's 3 of us on this ball. So while like I said, I don't hate what you did initially, this one choice at the very end is catastrophic. Or can be catastrophic, right? And that just comes from being aware and going, okay, this is what's happening, this is what's developing here. Well, okay, since this is what's developing, this is what I need to do to deal with this development. Right? Which I understand is very hard to, like, you're not going to learn this overnight. Okay, I took that boost. That's why you don't have that boost. Okay. My bad. No, contradict the statement from earlier about needing to grab this boost pad. Um, I stole it from you because I'm like, fuck, I need to get back. But at this point, you should also kind of have realized, okay, my teammate's in a 2-on-1, right? I've left my teammate stranded. I need to get back, right? Like, I don't really, it doesn't really matter how I get back. I just need to be back. And this doesn't accomplish being back. You're in the play. Uh, Um, because, and yet again, like, it comes down to the fact of this moment happens, and the next thought is, I need to buy time. From this moment on, I just need to buy time. And through buying time, it gives you plenty. I give you plenty of it to get back here, right? And in the end of it, I actually win this ball, right? Like at the end of the day, he gets a poor 50, and I've just won this. So you didn't even have to go here, because at the end of the day, like it's covered. And even if you do go in this particular instance, and I'm not trying to 50 this, like, what are you accomplishing here? He's in front of you. Like, he's going to beat you to this ball every time. So, just prepare for that. like even if you don't want to, like, even if it's not from a looking at me perspective and seeing an outcome of a play, just look at the guy who's about to hit the ball and go, he's getting to this before I am. I need to get back, right? Like, I have no play on this ball at any point after here. Like, this is no longer my ball to touch at this point. I'm closer to it. If Joy's closer to it, like, your job as a teammate is to now be supportive. Like, do what you can. Like, ideally, you want to know what I'm probably doing here is you've made this cut him off, bump him, demo him, give me all of the space in the world, right? You've got the opportunity. You can at least bump him, right? You might not get the demo, but if you can bump him, this is now a free ball for me, right? And that's also kind of what I take into account here is I can see you. So if I take this slow and you get a bump here, I might be able to catch this, right? I've got 87 boost. If things clear up here and I just have a ball, I have a ball. That's not what happens, and I realize that, and then you see me go for it, right? So you see how just in like with one slight position, I've given myself lots of options. I can still go for this if he was deciding to go for that, right? Like at this moment in time, I don't like I can go for this ball earlier, right? Like if for whatever reason he was threatening a shot here, well, okay, I'm gonna go up and 50 that or take that ball away from him before him, right? Like I've still got that option, but I don't need that option right now. I can take this option to just catch this and control it and, ideally see you behind me. Because again, worst case scenario is that ball goes to Cabotomy over there. That is worst case scenario. That ball goes straight to him. I want free cam. This ball goes straight to this guy. Who the fuck is on our net? Well, who is guarding that? Moses? Because we split the sea like he did. Like, there is nobody in the middle of this field. Like, this ball's gonna come. Like, if this ball comes directly to him, he just has to push that towards the net. That's a. Now, it's an open net. That's still a hard thing to hit in Rocket League. But, jokes aside, that's a free goal. And we want to avoid free goals. We want free goals, but we don't want to give them opportunities of free goals. Because an ideal game of Rocket League, in my opinion, ends with the other team not even having a shot on net. Seriously. If you apply pressure and do things right, the other team shouldn't even get a chance to shoot. And you can kind of, like, as I start to piece those pieces of the puzzle together, you'll kind of understand why I say that. Because, in my opinion, someone should always be challenging the ball in twos. Always. I did. I did. So, think of it this way. We're in a one-on-one. I give you all the time in the world to practice the one mechanic you've set up on me. How confident are you you're going to score that? Pretty confident, right? Or I can take that space away from you. And now you have to do things you haven't trained. Right? And especially in Plat and Diamond, people train one mechanic and that carries them. Pressure them when they want to, like, you don't want to let them do the one thing that they're training. Are you going to let Steph Curry shoot open threes? Or are you going to put a hand up and try and stop him? You know what I mean? So, at least be there. At least be a body, right? Right? Like, if you can just touch the ball, bump the other guy, get a 50. Hell, just fly by and make him second guess what he's doing. Right? Like, that will throw people off. Right? Now obviously that's like the last thing you want, but even if you miss an aerial challenge, it might just throw him off because he sees someone coming. Right? Right? Right. Right. So because pressure, right? It comes from, like, do you watch motorsports at all, or like know like how racing works and things like that? Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, because the theory is if you're trying to overtake somebody, you drive in their rear view, in their wing mirrors, right? You take up as much of their mirror space as possible because you just want to put pressure on them, right? You want to look as big as you can to the other car because you're going to look intimidating. Right. It might cost you to miss your braking zone by 5 meters and go wide and give you that little opening you need, right? So by just going, It's kind of doing that same thing where you're just starting to take up space. And sometimes taking up space is all you need to do to buy your teammate time to get back to the net, to get into a better position to stop this aerial attack or what have you, right? It works a surprising amount even when I'm doing it to GCs. I just go. I don't care about what type of contact I'm making or how good the outcome's going to be. I just go to shut it down. Because I don't want a GC trying to hit a double flip reset on me and my teammates. That's not a good outcome. He has too much control of what's happening. But if I go up, at least my teammate has a chance. I'm forcing him to do something. Right? He's either got to pop the ball away or change his plan, which gives my teammate time to, maybe make something out of it. That, you know, you do the same thing here, except because they're plat, they just, maybe they get scared and miss the ball. Right? Like, eh, okay, cool. They missed the ball. My teammate now has a free ball. And like, okay, cool. You did your job at that point. Your teammate fucked up. Well, that's not your fault. You did everything you were supposed to do in this situation. It didn't work out. Unfortunate. Maybe next time. That's how I look at these things. And I say the same thing about cheating on kickoff. Because the biggest argument I get is, what if my teammate loses and the ball goes right in our net? Okay, well, your teammate fucked up kickoff. Your teammate fucked up kickoff. That's not your fault. What would you sitting in the net do to stop that shot anyways? How many kickoffs in this game did I take that stayed pretty central and controlled? Right? Because as you level up, as you learn kickoffs, you learn how to not send this ball flying. Right? So let's just go all the way back to this kickoff here. Right? Like, let's watch this kickoff from my perspective. That ball just goes straight left. Because at this moment, I see that man's more central. He's gone middle. So I hit that into him, and we take it that way. Nothing in Rocket League is a luck-based outcome. Everything in Rocket League is in your control. Legitimately. When it comes down to this, it's a physics-based game. Everything within physics is within your control. You want a 50 ball to go a certain way, position your car to deal with that and how the opponent is, and you can control where that ball goes. Right? And by doing that, well, we've got a 50 ball to the side. Literally, almost dead on that line. That is now another kickoff. And if you're not cheating, that's a free ball for Jaffe. Jaffe can do whatever he wants to that. He can make a hard shot on net, because guess what's going to happen to that ball is if you're not there, he can take the time to read that ball, right? But because you're there, he can't let you have that. Like, he has to still be here. Because if he's any further back, it's your ball free. This is still his ball, but he can't shoot because you're here. He can't take that little bit of extra time. He has to try and play this to the sidewall. Or to the corner, or something. Like, you've taken away the opportunity to put a hard shot on net now because you've taken away his ability to wait on this ball and to get into a good position to shoot on you. Just by being there. You don't even make a good touch on this ball. You don't touch that ball. But by being there, right? Because Joffrey cheats too. But you're here. He can't wait for that ball to come more central. Right, like he can see you on the corner. He could even be looking your way. I don't think, actually, no, he's not. But he can see you. So, like, he has to be going here. And all that does is just buy the time. So, like, yeah, just going works. We're not even 10 seconds into this game. I think I've given you 8 lessons. Like, don't worry. As we go through, the game will speed up because there's less to cover. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, so like, yeah, just like this is the outcome of just going, right? Because had you have just sat back the whole time, he's probably ripping a shot on net. Probably. Which in gold, sure, let them go. Let them do whatever they need to do. But yeah, people in plats start learning things. They can hit the ball consistently. So we need to play that fact. And at the end of the day, I don't want to set you up to play plats. I want to set you up to play diamonds. So by building these foundational situations where you just go, okay, well, I need to have awareness of the situation because in this situation, I just need to get back. That's all I need to do. I'm ahead, or I'm behind the play. I am way out of position. I need to be a supportive teammate now. Yesterday, really. So yeah, your goal should just be getting back in a situation like this because your teammates should be buying you that time. Now that could go poorly, sure, but really it's not your job to hit this ball. Like it's still not your job to hit this ball. It's me and Jaffe. Like it's one of us. Like we are making the play on this ball. You are second man. You're a way out of position second man, but you are second man still. By doing this, you are cutting me and going, no, I'm going to be first man because, well, why? Why are you cutting here? I don't think it was. I honestly think in the time it was you just seeing the ball in our half and in a threatening area and panicking. And that's what I think that's what it is because in this moment you're panicked. There's no arguing this. Like in this particular instance, you've become panicked. But in reality, you just need to relax. Just breathe, and things will be fine. Like there's nothing like sure, okay, if I'm not there, right? Like if you don't see me getting back, okay, yeah, panic. Like fuck, what are we gonna do here? But your teammates recovering, right? Your teammates getting back. So just there's no need to panic. Just go do your job. Oh, cool. My teammates got back. Even less reason to really panic. My teammates got 100 boost. Well, I know Jaffe doesn't have any because my teammate got that boost. Right? Jaffe just took kickoff. Jaffe has no boost. So he can't make a play on this ball. And he turns to that big pad, giving me the space. Right? So, like, even here, this is still my ball. He does, and at this particular moment, what's threatening? Right, because he just turned away from the but even a half a second before he didn't have boost. Like, what's he gonna do? I mean, he's in position. Like, he's not in a terrible position there. Like, if in this particular moment, he's not in a terrible position. He can still go challenge this. But it's not threatening. Your teammate's back. Who cares what rank your teammate is? It's now your teammate's job to defend this. Right? Well, and that's just it. Like, you've got to trust your teammate a little bit. You can't win this game on your own. If you could, you wouldn't be in plat. If you could win this game on your own, I'd be seeing a lot meckier shit out of you. Legitimately. Because that's how you win low ranks. You don't win low ranks by being a fucking smart guy, typically. That's how I've won them, but like I'm not normal. Um, but like, yeah, except I'm just slow. Um, no, I think I'm a brain. I'm a person who uses their brain more than anything. So I see stuff like this and go, okay, yeah, my teammate's back. It's his job to be buying me time here. I just need to get back. Maybe I can make a play on this guy. Maybe I can't. Who knows? But my job is just to get back and be supportive because right now I'm not supportive. Right now I'm about as supportive as a fucking push-up bra on a bitch with double D titties. Why? Right? So my number one goal here is I need to be home. Even here. Like there's nothing threatening about this. This ball is coming out. Jaffe is ahead of the play in that regard, or in line with the play. And if you look left for a second, we know where the other guy is. He's at midfield. There's literally zero threat here. This is my ball or a 50 at worst. And that's what awareness gets you. Which I admit is very hard to see in real time. Like, it is very hard to, in real time, see that dip away from the play. Like, even playing it back in real time. Like, but he dips away from that play for that boost. Now, will you pick that up in real time? Not right away. It will take you time. But, in my brain, I'm not really watching that ball because that ball's going to come mid. That's going to hit the corner, that ball's going to go mid. So I'm watching my teammate, I'm watching, and more specifically, I'm watching Jaffe. What is Jaffe's intention here? Oh, Jaffe gave up. Right there's the second he dived. You can see it in his boost trail. He's turned. That's the second he's turned off that play. I'd look back at the ball now and go, okay, what's my teammate doing? Oh, he caught it. Cool. Right? Like, but my like, what is Jaffe's intention here? Because he's the one who matters most. If Jaffe doesn't want to be threatening, then we have nothing to be worried about. Right? Well, Jaffe decided he didn't want to be threatening. He went to the corner. Our corner is the least threatening spot on the whole field. Let me drill it into your head this way. Score the ball from here. I dare you. It's doable. I've done it. But I dare you to rely on this as a strategy. This is literally as safe as you can get on the field. Because the second the ball is here, like, oh, that's safe. No, it's going to do this. Oh, that's not safe. So, you can't get any safer than things in this position. Like, this is not threatening. And yeah, the quicker, like you said, you drill that into your head, the more you just pick up on, wait, this isn't threatening. I don't need to panic here. The lack of severity. Yeah. And like I said, I don't expect you to, as a plat to go, oh, this is exactly what it was like. I didn't expect you to see this. But this is what I see, right? And this is what I like. These are the things that I pick up on as we're playing, right? Is that if I'm in your boots here, I'm not worried about Jaffe for a second. I might try and bother him, but I'm not really worried about him. My teammates got this. Well, that didn't take long. So before we're just gonna get right into this next point, I said this didn't take long. No, just before we're getting into this next point. Do you see what's wrong with this play? You'd be doing anything else, really. You're driving to the opposite corner of the field. You could be literally anywhere else and it would be better. But yes, you know, you turn eventually. But yeah, you should have, like, once you realize that this play is going, which you see yourself, like, you see that we've got possession of this. Yeah, just turn left here. Come up the mid-pad line, right? Because by turning here, you grab 12, you grab 24, you grab 36, and you wait. You wait right here. That ball is going that way. Where's that ball going to come next? Exactly. We don't need to follow it. You can just come sit here. And that's part of like what I preach about offensive positioning. This pad, where's my camera going? This pad right here. Just over the half court line, right in the middle. I want you to know everything about this boost pad. What makes this boost pad so different than all these other boost pads? What's so special about this boost pad? I want you to know it. Get to know it intimately. You're going to know it better than your wife. Because here's the thing. From here, you're ready for anything. Because if the play is in the corner, right? Like, we'll cover it more when this time comes. But you are ready to go this way, or that way, or back. By being here, by facing this way, you can make an attack quickly. You can half flip and go back quickly. You can turn and cover a loss quickly. There's no other outcome you need to worry about right now. That's all your outcomes. If the play is there, it's going one of three ways. You're going to attack, you're going to cover the loss, or you're going to play the boom. Not much else will happen in Platt. So again, and this is partly why I say it, by literally sitting in this area, you have time to watch them whiff, and now dive. Look at how much better of an angle that is. It all stems from the fact that once you got here, even sitting there is fine enough. Like, I'm not gonna go, oh, you're in a terrible spot. No, it's fine. But like, you can just sit here. Now I can go. Joffy's whiffed. Homie's flying with me. Like, now I can go, and like, this is just such an easier angle. Like, would you rather this angle here or the one you left yourself with in game? And you have a straighter shot to the ball. You're going with the ball's momentum right now. If you're sitting midfield here, you're perpendicular to the play. The ball's going to your right, you're going to cut it off by driving straight. Yeah, you ever try and hit a tennis ball with a racket while the ball's going away from you? Don't work very well. You're not going to create power that way, right? Same concept here. Like, you've got so much of an easier shot just by waiting. And then if Joffy did get a touch there like he should have, well, you're here. If it's a booming touch, half flip. Then you're here. You are going back. You are getting ready for whatever he boomed. Right? You can make the first play on the ball if he just boomed it and didn't chase it. If he boomed it and chased it, well, you can go 50 him. Because you're now first man. Right? So just by literally being one boost pad further back, you've positioned yourself for if he does touch it, great. I'm ready. Oh, he didn't touch it? Well, I can still make this shot. Because, like, let's get rid of the fact that your name tag's there. What's he doing? He's flailing. He's falling. So, you've got time. You can get to that ball. You didn't know how I got back here, did you? Yep. So, at this moment in time, my goal is to try and get you a ball. I see you. Like, you've finally come up. So let's see if I can't get you a ball. Right, let me pass this off back wall. Okay, it didn't work. I see you there trying to take a shot. I know the shot's not going to land well. I cut just in case you decide you want to get the fuck out of the play. But you stay, so I come back. And I'm just here. Like I don't have to do anything there. Like, just by watching what they're doing, that's not a hard play. Like, what was hard about that? Well, it's not even that. Like, so from this moment here, I know I'm last man. Like, your job is to stay up with this play. Because you are. Like you are here. And with the way you drive, you show me you're staying in this play. Right? Like, you're here. I can't dive on this. You're there. Like, unless I know I'm going to, for a fact, 110% win this ball, why am I going? So here, like, I don't know how much boost Joffy has, so I gotta be ready. Like, I don't know if he wants to pop this up in the air. I don't know if he wants to catch this and try and make a dribble play. So I just turn. I get ready. And then I see him just roll the ball towards me. Literally here. I go, oh, this ball's rolling at me? Perfect. I'm going to angle my car to send this ball towards our corner, which is what I've done. Like, that ball's going to hit me and go corner. Because physics. Look. Like, I've got control of this. Like, and that's not even fancy. That's just me going, this is what they want to do. This is what my teammate's trying to do. This is just where I need to be. This is what I need to do to cover the outcome that doesn't happen here. You should be here. That ball's in our corner. You should be here. I like that you see that I gain possession. I don't hate that at times. This is kind of threatening. In your perspective. It's kind of threatening. It's not very threatening, but it's kind of threatening. So you turn, you defend. I don't have this ball anymore. This is no longer a free ball for me. You want to be ready for anything that could come at the net, because what happens if a shot gets put here? The whole net's behind you and you're faced sideways. I would love to see you get a shot put over there from this spot. You want to be here, you want to face your nose towards the play so that the net's in front of you. And anything that comes this way is an easy save. At least at the end of the day, once you work on saves. They're easy saves. They're simple double jumps. Like, half the time for these saves, you barely need boost unless the ball's coming at you. Like, they're not hard saves. What are you, like, all you end up doing here is just driving in circles. Right? Right, like... So it's 436. Just kind of still driving with your head cut off. It's 4:30 before anything's really happened. Could have had a fucking tea break. Let whatever's happening happen. It wasn't stressful. Right? Like, there was nothing extremely threatening going on. Just let it happen. Like, what are you going to do by being close? What are you accomplishing by being here? Look at that from this perspective. Right? Like, doesn't that look enticing? Move your car to the back post. What doesn't look as enticing? Right? Right. So, you could have just sat there. Like, there was nothing wrong with sitting there. Because at the end of the day, that ball goes mid. If you're here, guess whose ball that is? Guess who can go after that ball? Guess who has an open net? You do. You get to be like a dog chasing its bone and go wee into the net it goes. Like that is so free. Exactly. You are cutting off a ball instead of catching up to a ball. You are being like right now you're playing reactively in Rocket League. If you sit here, you're starting to play proactively. Because yes, sitting back post is great for defensive reasons, but it's also a really good offensive tool too. Because by being here, you're already midfield. You're already to my right as a passing opportunity. You don't have to get over here from being behind me. You're already here. And yeah, that is about as free as it could be. Still free. Still free. Look how long it took you to be the first person to that ball. Like, you're still the first person to this ball. Right. But, like, they gave so much space from this point on. From at this point on, this is a free ball. That I understand, sure, I drive, so you cut off. Like, that's fine. I get it here. Go! I'm going to the corner. Go! Go! Like, thank you. You went, finally. Like, and it's so free. Because you went. You just could have went 5 seconds sooner. Yeah, especially if you're just sitting right here. You see this play developing, you go, okay, we're going upfield. Well, I'll come up a little bit. Right? Like, you don't have to come completely on that. You can stay in the box. Some things can happen. Like, you don't have to commit to going forward. You can stay committed back. Like, that's fine. Like, and you don't. Right? Like, by sitting here, it's a default good position to just sit. Like, if you're gonna sit anywheres on the field defensively, sit here. I don't want to see you sitting here. Like, this is terrible. And specifically, like, I want to see you inside the goal line. Right? Because if you sit on the outside of the goal line, as you rank up, you are a demo threat. You are an easy demo. Because what happens is players like me will come in and, like, I'll take my shot, I'll land, and I will just do this. I'm not going to go in your net, but if you're on the goal line, you better look out. Right? And then if they do come after you and, like, they're making the choice to come after you, jump. Like, you just jump, avoid the demo, and now they're in your net. Right? Like, now you've got a clear 2-on-1. You know what I mean? Like, what's bad about that? Like, By sitting here, and by sitting here, you're also giving yourself as much time as possible before the ball crosses the goal line, right? If you sit here, well, by the time you get to the ball, it's here, but technically you had until here. You know what I mean by that? So if you sit on the outside of the goal line and that shot's coming at the net, well, by the time you go to save the shot, you save the shot here, or the ball gets by you here, what have you. The goal line's not till here. Like, you can buy yourself an extra millisecond or two. Just a little further back. And when the shots start coming in at 100, 110 kilometers an hour, sometimes that ball will be halfway in the net when you make the save. That if you were just outside the goal line, you're not even touching the ball. Like, you just don't have the time. But by being inside the goal line, you are now behind the last point of contact instead of the last point of contact being behind you, right? You can't have any more time this way. And here we come back to this topic of give your like time, time, all the time. You need time in this game. Just by being a car width to the left, right? Like it's insane how like you're like, oh, but it's not that big of a difference between sitting on this side of this piece of wood and this side of the piece of wood. Like it's a car width to the left. How big of a difference? It makes a big difference. Like, even that, like, well, it's just that. So even then, if it's a shot from midfield, right? Would you rather defend this shot from here or from back here? What gives you more time to react? And at the end of the day, sometimes you need that tenth of a second. That tenth of a second can save you goals. That tenth of a second is that car width left. Or right if they are on the other side. But like, you know, it's sitting behind the goal line. So be it you want time to save the shot, be it you want to stay out of the goal, like the demo line of fire, there's various reasons to sit here. And then yeah, I mean, as you feel safe, you can creep out. Holy crap, that grass is textured really well. 4K HDR looks beautiful. Holy shit. Sorry. I just got really caught off guard by how well this grass looks. Like, I've been this close, but I've never paid that close attention. I don't think I've been this close on this map though, actually. That is, holy shit, that's some good grass. facts, though. How do you know I'm not a dad but want to be a dad? I like grass. I want to cut some lawns. Oh, fuck. This is kind of what I mean by just sitting in this general area. Like, it just gives me options, right? Like, you can see me change tones a couple of times here. Like, at this point, okay, this is going mid. Let me try and play a mid. So you see me kind of play this fast. Okay, well, it comes out. I don't know if if you want to pass this, if you want to shoot this, what you want to do. So I kind of turn away. Right? I kind of play more safe because I don't know. I don't fully know what's coming. Right? I'm over here, maybe anticipating a pass. Just maybe. It's fine. Like, I wouldn't recommend you sit this far over. But this is just me, like, you want to talk about getting, like, deep into how I think about the game sometimes. You might be able to get a chip pass over to me. I like my odds of getting at it better from here. That's all it is. Um, but the second that that ball starts getting beat, right? Like, you're now beat, right? You see me just change tone. I thought maybe here you might be trying to pass this to me. I wasn't sure. No, but like, this is what goes through my mind, right? Like, here I see a pass. Like, you can pass this to me, I can turn on this, and we might have a shot, right? Or seen me better, right? Like, I don't know what you look like here. So, like, yeah, you see me there. So, yeah, from here, I mean, you can look at this and go, I can try and pass this mid. Like, I might be able to get this mid for my teammate. And that's just a mechanics issue. Like, with that flip, I don't even know what you're going for, honestly. And that's fair. Like, it's a mechanics issue. I don't fault them. Like, they happen. But the second I don't see that pass come, I just keep going back. Right? Like, I'm just back. Like, I hear someone go behind me. I don't really care what's going on behind me. My only thought was if I can beat Joffe, I have an open net. Because my thought process here is he's going with the ball. Well, he's in our net now. He's in our goal. I see Joffe. I just have to beat Joffe. Which is why I just go. Which is, you know, and this is everything that I was thinking about in these 3 seconds of gameplay. Like, is just taking into account everything that's going into account. Is that little glimpse of him going, the little glimpse I get of Joffe. It's all I need. Like, here, just get back. Maybe bump bottom me if you can, but I'd just worry about getting back. Like, again, you're behind the play, you're out of it. Just get back. Like, I'm going to work on doing what I can to create the time for you. Which is what you see me do by playing Shadow Defense, mind you, from a very far distance because I was protecting a power shot. Right? Because from this moment right, like, that is a threatening shot. right? That's a shot. Like, this is a shot that could come to me, which is why you still see me pointed backwards, carrying momentum, just in case I've got to get going quick, right? He doesn't take it quick. I've got the chance to breathe. He's not going to hit this. I just want to hit this off my back wall. That's all I want to do. That's all I'm trying to do. Get it off my back wall. Back wall creates stuff. While I don't hate it, you came middle of the net. Pick a post and face towards the other side of it. Like, I don't care which one you pick. Pick a post. Here, you have to make a choice to go left or right. At the post, you just gotta go forward. And here we come back down to time. The half a second it takes you to go, do I go left, do I go right? That ball could be in. So again, I know you're not trying to go here. Oh, look. I've hit this ball with momentum to the corner. So, like, in all honesty, like, that's the difference it is in keeping pressure, right? Because you can hit that ball to the corner. I am going that way to steal that boost, right? You can hit that ball to the corner and drive this way to take their boost in this corner, and now they're starved, right? You can power that ball this, or like even, you don't even have to boom this ball. You can roll this ball to the corner and to go up with it if you really want to, and like come out this way, and like you've got options. You had to catch this from your perspective. Like you didn't have a choice in your timing, but you could have just stayed here and been like here-ish at this point in time. It would have been fine. Absolutely would have been fine. Where are we go? Like, look at where we're going with this. To their corner. Like, like we could have just been here earlier. I like the bump, unintentional as it is, but I like it. You need a little bit more urgency though. Um, like I don't hate this, but at this point, I need to see some urgency out of you. You're not even boosting. Like you boost a little bit, But like you're just kind of driving. Yeah, see, you know how to go back post, and then you go mid and you leave it. Like it ends up being fine, but like you end up right where I want you to be. And then you just said, nah. I like middle of the net. It's not quite perfect, but like right there, like yeah, like pretty much like right there. Like this, right, like a little more tucked into the back post. But like I'm also dealing with trying to pause a replay. You know, we can go into free play at some time, like maybe probably not tonight, but sometime, and like we can go over things. Like I'm not worried about it. Um, but yeah, I'd like to see you here, ish. Like even this is fine, ish. It's not ideal, but it's fine. You know, it's better than here. I know it's a car length or two back, but that right, like anything behind you and above you and behind you is hard to get to. The more behind and above you it is, the harder it is to get. So you don't want to leave the other like a corner behind and above you. You just want it above you ideally, right? Like above you's back enough. Like I said, this works out fine, but this is also where I said, oh, was this a pass or was this just a clear? Because here you have a passing opportunity, which is kind of what you do. Is you do boom that up for me. Like that's kind of the pass I would expect to see here. Which is why I was asking, because I'm like, man, this was a great pass, right? Because for me, like, look at where this goes. Like, that's just a great pass, right? Like, my angle on this the whole time is like, I get this touch here, that goes to you. I'm like, oh, this is like, he's got the opportunity here. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, he did it. Like, right? Because like, you have the opportunity, and even if I'm not up, who the fuck is back? Right? Like, I don't hate this. Like, take me out of the picture. This is still a great opportunity. If I'm behind you, well, you're still first. Like, you're still closest person to this whole play. Right? Like, there's nothing wrong here. Which is what I mean by, yeah, booming, it's not a bad idea. Like, it can be done well. I just suck. And this is what's going to happen when you just lollygag around the field. You're driving with no real intention, with no real... You're just asking to be demoed. Like that, you probably could have popped that back up. That's just it, right? So at that moment, you should probably recognize that it's now my turn to make a play on this. So what am I gonna do, right? This ball's going away from me. This ball's going to their corner-ish. Like, okay, sure, it's a hard read to read, but whatever. Like, I'm not saying you have to jump up for this ball instantly because whatever, but like, I'm not in a place to make a play on this. You could have. Could have done something to keep pressure. These saves will come with time, but you had time. You didn't have to rush this. You ideally, that's this ball you want to hit to that corner. You can let, like, this ball's coming in slow. You can let this ball come back here and take it this way. Like, that ball's not hit hard. Right? Like, you had so much time, but when you, like, by the time you jump, you had time to realize that this isn't going quick. No one's going for this. Like, this isn't, like, I don't have to go right now. Right? Like, maybe in a half a second I have to go. But, like, I could have slowed down a little bit. I could have positioned better for this ball. Awareness. That's all it comes down to. That comes down to awareness and mechanical ability. One, realizing you have the time to take it slow, and then two, having the mechanical ability to do it. Like that's what that boils down to. Just go get that boost and leave. This isn't your ball. You don't have boost. You know, I'm here because it's hard to explain, but I didn't think you were gonna play this proper. Like I just had a feeling, right? Like I wanted the boost. I'm over here. I'm like, I don't think this is gonna go well, which is why I stay. That is me playing an outcome that I'm 90% sure on, right? Ideal situation here tells me to ignore this right-hand boost. Like if I'm playing this and this is a champ lobby, I'm probably turning this way. Because you can either grab that boost and make a play on this ball and do something about it, and I'm going to be here supporting you to do that. Bye, my friend. Right? But my gut here is like, I don't think so. I don't think this is going to go the way I see it or the way I envision it going. And I want boost and I want to be able to play this poor outcome. Because I don't see a good outcome coming in this situation. My view is odds are pretty good. This is going to be a poor outcome. So I grab my boost. I keep going just in case. Like I give myself the opportunity that if something does develop, well, I'm still on the upper half. But the second that happens, I'm out of here. Like I'm just gone. Like I have no reason to be up there. I need to be back. Sure, high level tells me go make a play on this ball, go buy you time, but you're coming through it. I can't go be there. Right? Like, if you're rotating this way, I can see that you want to rotate behind me, right? But when you rotate through a play like this, I can't go because you haven't told me you're done with this ball yet, right? Your car is still saying I want to be here. And the last thing I want to do is cover the exact same 3 feet of field as you. So therefore, I have to stay back here. I can't go, right? I'd like to. Like I said, ideally, it tells me, like, ideally, at this point, I'm starting to buy you time. Once I get flipped over and I'm facing the right way, I start to buy you time. I turn, I fake challenge, I do something. Because my initial thought here is I can make it look like I'm leaving. I can lull him into a sense of security, right? And then I can turn back. I might be able to do something here. Who knows? But the second I see you turning through the play, I can't go there anymore. Because you're telling me you're going to be there. And honestly, definitely afraid of a pinch or a team or a passing play here. Like, and then I just go quick. Like, this is part of me not being like fully perfect. Is really I should have just stayed back here. Like, I was fine to stay here. Like, I honestly probably could have stayed where I was too. Honestly, like, I don't have to be back all the way here because my worry is if they pop this, I need to go up, right? And I'm back far enough to deal with a power shot. Like, I'm comfortable here. I'm still on the back side of the net. Like, I'm I'm out as far as I'd want to be, right? But I can deal with whatever might happen because this might pop up here. And then I just shouldn't have went. Like, I really shouldn't have gone here. Like, at this point, this still isn't threatening. Like, you're still recovering. I should have just stayed grounded, right? If I stay grounded here, that's an easy ball for me to take. So, like, my own little issues. Yeah. No. I mean, it looks like a plat, yeah. I'm not going to argue that, but, like, it's not a bad thing. No, I mean you. Like, yeah, you're plat, but, like, that's not a bad thing. Like, and I mean, you never know what anyone's going to do, really. But that's why you see me position the way I do, right? Is I'm covering as many outcomes as I can, right? And by doing that, I'm giving myself the best opportunity. So what I would do from here, honestly, I'm trying to demo Buddy on the ball. And I'm doing that in a way so like I'm not flipping and I'm turning left here. I'm making it clear like that I'm not coming through the midfield, right? Right, because from here I can see what you're doing. I can see where you're pointed. I can see that you want to drive through the midfield. But if you turn to go demo lobotomy, I can now see that you're leaving that midfield lane open for me. I can cover that if I so choose to. Right? Like in this situation, am I probably going here? Probably not. But if you want something else to do here, because yes, rotating far side is not ideal, but you don't want it, right, like you said, you don't want to take options away from me, so rotate from where the play just came from, right? Like the play just came from this left wall and it's going mid, go to the left wall, right? You're still close to the action that if you need to turn, you can turn, right? So you leave here, you start driving this way, and you go, oh fuck, they're doing something. Okay, well just turn and go cut it off. Like because you realize that you need to cut it off because I can't get to it or what have you. Like you still have the option to come and cut this off. Because that's the option you're leaving yourself here is like, oh, by rotating this way, I can cut into this if I need to. But you can go try and demo him. And by doing that, well, that just gives us a freer time. Like, I'm never going to be like, the one thing I will always say is if you're rotating through a play or around a play, look for the bump, look for the demo, which you get. You get it here, but you flip in the process. It's a lucky bump. So, like, you can just be a little bit more deliberate in that sense. Stay grounded. You have 100 boost. You flip the ones to get your speed up a little bit. That's fine. Don't make the second flip. Right, but now you are committed to going midfield. You can't change once you're in the air. Like once you commit to a flip, you are going to finish that flip. Which is part where this next point comes into. You boost yourself back up into the air here. Let yourself fall. I understand what you're trying to do, and you're trying to boost back down to the ground quicker. Because I do it all the time myself. I don't think you have the car control to deal with that. Fall. Just fall. It will be. Like, you see how awkward that ends up being for you? Whereas if you just fell and stayed mid, easier to deal with, right? Like, you just closed that so much distance that you didn't have to close. And wasted 10 boost. 20 boost. Again, this whole time. I mean, just this whole time you could have just sat here. Honestly, from the second you're like in that area, you could have just sat here. Now it's my ball, right? And yet again, a ball's coming to you. It's so much easier to make a booming clear towards what's on the left-hand side of my screen? An open net. Like this ball is coming towards you. And again, like you don't even have to go for this. I'm still in that area. Like you don't have to go here even. But if you decide to, it's a better chance, right? So like it's just, you're still covering the option of, oh, I can go here, but I don't have to go here. And see, like, you gotta get like right there. You'll see me do it. I'm like, okay, we've got pressure on us. Get out of here. Just get it out of here. Like, I don't have boost. I'm not 100% on your boost, but I'm assuming it's poor. Um, just to be, just to be honest with you, let me get this ball out of here. Like that's all I was trying to do. Watch what happens here. What? Right? Because here's the thing that I've learned a lot over the last little while. Plays on the offensive end want to come here. Be it because I've taken a ball up this wall and try and pop it out. Look where it pops out to. And it's looking right at you. Like, everything wants to develop to here. So just fucking be here. Yeah, but like, look at where this is. Like, look at where this play developed. Like, this can't get any more in your face. Like, this is a 50. That, you did not have time for that. So this here, you don't have time for this big boost. A, you missed every mini on the way back down the line. But B, you've got to get to the net. And look at where that shot went. Which post is that? Because as first man, I take away front post. Like, you see me cut here. Like, I take away this front post. He has to shoot at back post. Well, if you're back post, what's he have to shoot at? Right. But you're here. Literally could have just driven down this open boost line 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. I'm like, look at how easy that ball is to save. That's not a hard ball to save. And the right, and like if you're here, and yet again, if you're here and you go to make this play, or if you're here and you go to make this play, like you buy yourself just that little bit of time because you see the ball needs to fully cross the line. Like you've got a half a second in that. So like I said, like I said, I don't see a lot wrong. It's like small, small, small things. Well, I mean, yeah, everything adds up to be consequential. You need to take this boost pad. Even if it's not for your sake, it's so Joffrey doesn't get it. I don't care if you've got 100 when you're coming to this pad. Tap your boost so you steal it. I like you end up getting the boost. It was just sketchy. And then like what the fuck are we doing here? Like and like all of this like that whole section there. Like you just left. Like that this is your ball. Like there's nothing I'm gonna do about it. Right? Like, so I'm here. I'm like, okay, he's gonna 50 this. He's gonna do something, like, cause he's there. He's got to. Like, this is his ball to touch. Okay, he got beat, whatever, and he's driving away. That's fine, but you see how weird that looks from my perspective? Like, for one, to see you just driving slowly away from the play, like, like it's a Sunday stroll. Like, oh yeah, we're in no hurry. We're just gonna la di di la di da. I'm just gonna, do 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 do. Slowly. Okay, I'm behind you. Like you didn't use a lick of boost. There was no urgency there. I'm just gonna slowly leave the play. Like, well, no, because at this point you should be doing something here. You are right here. Like you can't be any closer to the play. Do something. Like, legitimately. You're not going to know what to do because you don't know what works in these situations. Like, there is ways you can win this. So, as I was told by my coach recently, you're still first man here. Fucking do something. Because yet again, what am I going to do? Like, what am I going to do from here? Like, you leave this play, we just give them all the space in the world, right? Well, what did we mention earlier about giving people all the space in the world? Right, right. So by you just driving away here, you just let them do whatever they want to do. Like, sure, it's not anything substantial because they're plats and low diamonds, like, but yeah, you don't need to do this. Like, okay, you got bumped. Turn back. Like, you're still first man here. Like, and for one, where am I? No. We're gonna go back to the start of this. You lose sight of me there. 238. Okay? 8 seconds without knowing where I am. Right? You can get a quick glimpse of me here. Which is enough to tell you I'm nowhere near this. This is your ball all day. I'm leaving. Like, for a split second, you see me grab that boost on the other side of the field. You are first man here. You are closest to this play all day. Your job is to buy us the time now. Like, you need me to get back, right? Which, I mean, you buy me the time, but like you can take off ball cam for a split second here. Like, just tap triangle and you'll get this view for a split second. You'll go, "Oh, he's rotating back. Okay, cool. Let me go back into car cam or ball cam." Right? Like, just a quick tap of the off and on, right? Or, if you need to move the camera, whatever you need to do to get a visual idea of where I am, because it's already been 6 seconds and you don't know where I am still. Right. So, right, but you've got these quick little intervals where you can just quickly take a peek. Right, right. Like, I'm not saying you need to be hard focused on your teammate and where he is. Right, but so like in this moment here, you see me, I'm back post, like I'm in the or I'm gonna go back post here. Like, this is what I'm going to do. Right. Inevitably, like, because like what's my other option here, right? Do something. Like, literally anything is better than just leaving the play entirely. Because unverbally, from this moment here, right there, without even saying anything to me, or without making your car look obvious about it, you've designated me to go after this ball. Because someone should always be challenging. And part of me was honestly just like, why? I was honestly stunned. I'm like, he's right there. I've, like, legitimately, that actually might be up there on the list of things that I've not seen done very often. Like, it's just weird. Like, I've seen it done. Like, don't get me wrong. I've definitely seen my teammates just drive away from a play. Like, it happens. But I wasn't expecting it, right? Because I'm just like, well, he's right here. He's right beside the ball. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, like, why wouldn't you do something, right? Because, like, I don't even care if you've got zero boost here. You should be able to be comfortable on zero boost, right? Like, go make a play. Like, your job here is to do something. And then yet again, like, you rotate so well here. You are where you are in the vicinity that I want you to be. Okay, so even if I don't have something covered, you're covering the net here. Half of it, sure. What are you doing to a ball that's put right up here? Like, yeah, it's not going to go well. See, I love that. I like that. I like seeing that. Honestly, I like seeing all of that. Yeah, that's your ball. Like the second that this 50 happens, I'm out of the play. Joffy's ahead of the play. The other guy's probably not going to do anything because I just 50'd it. That's your ball. Like, sure, nothing came out of it. It's a mechanics thing. Like, I don't care about that. That's fixable. Like, you had the idea exactly. I see you hesitating here. Nope, I'm talking about right here. You are hesitating now, right? This ball's above your head and you're behind the play. Get around it. Get out of it. Like, you're done here. This is my ball to make a play on. And again, look at roughly where I'm positioned. Right? Like, you know, just waiting for something to happen from a ball that's coming out of the corner. You just need to get out of here. Be it by making a bump on Joffe and coming to their corner and trying to steal this boost. But you just need to make it clear that you're getting out and you're rotating behind me. Because I want to go up for that. Like, that ball is a ball I want to go up for, right? Like, this is going to be a ball that 10 times out of 10, I want to go up for. Because, well, by goddamn, why don't I want to go up for this ball? Right? Let's be honest. Why don't I want to go up for this ball? Why would there ever be a moment I don't want to be going up for this ball? There isn't. So get behind me. Like, this is a scoring opportunity here, right? Be it if I have the ability to go double tap it, to just put a shot on net, whatever you have, this is a scoring opportunity for your teammate. How good of a scoring opportunity? Well, that depends on how good your teammate is. But this is an opportunity. They're going to want to go. Get behind them. Because odds are they're going to go. And by just staying fluffing about on the ground here, you're not being supportive if I get beat. Right? If for whatever reason I get beat here and this ball goes in our half, we're fucked. Because you chose to stay slow and stay behind the play. You should have flipped out of it and already been rotating behind me. Exactly. And again, it works out because it's such a good opportunity, but you're not doing the right thing in the process. Guess what would have happened if you stayed mid? If in this moment here, if instead of driving and collecting that boost pad, like all the way over here, and driving this way, you could have just drove in this way and sat here. Could have been there. Might not have been, but you could have been. You know what I mean? Like, there's a chance. But because you're behind me, and all you're doing is supporting me getting, like, losing a 50 or whatever, you're not here to take this pass. Sure, it's a shit pass and it's probably not going to go in, but you don't even have the opportunity. Right, is you just get rid of the opportunity for yourself. So, I'll show you like what I mean by rotation here, is I take that, as I go look for their boost, and I just come right back mid. Like, right, like I'm just coming right back towards this midfield. Right, I'm working on getting back there because I see that you're possibly developing something. Right, if I need to, I can turn left very quickly here because I'm supersonic. I can grab the 12 pad, I can grab a 24, and I can go up. Or the situation arises as it does, and I'm just here. I'm just ready. So again, here, you turned left. Turn, put yourself this way. Because by being out here, easier to deal with. That's what I meant by like the opportunities are here to show you. Like this is one of my pet peeves. So I'm gonna here. We'll wait for this to pause on stream. This exact moment, leave the fucking load out of this ball. I have this ball. This is my ball. By you, A, being where you are, and B, making a dive on this, I have no choice to control this. Ideally, I want to take this to that far wall. I want to grab our back left corner, and I want to try and set up something. Because I got the space to do it. Except you're there. You're right in the line that I want to go across. And sure, you're sitting there going, well, my teammate's going to take the ball right across my net. That's scary, but it's not. Right? Like, you see, I have to get rid of this. Because, well, I can't just bring this in front of me because you're here. And by doing that, I just lose any chance of gaining speed with this ball and beating them across. Because from here, I could have, in theory, like timed my flip when this ball bounces and just boom it across the field. Right through the line that you're on the ground. But I can't do that. Because if I do that, that ball's probably going in our net. So I have to take this up. And that's just slow. So while I don't hate that you go here, I do hate that you go here. If that makes sense. Because to a degree, I understand to a degree it's threatening. But as you gain awareness, this isn't threatening. Like, there's nothing about this situation that goes, I need to help stop this. And if you just rotate back post here, there's two things that can happen from that. One, I can boom it straight across. Two, you're a passing threat. If I do just put this across, and you get a perfectly timed touch, what are they going to do? Right? So, like I said, I don't hate that you're going here, but I do hate that you're going here. It's a really hard thing to cross there. Is that in Plat, I'm sure this makes sense to go for. Because your teammate's not going to control this ball very well. If you don't trust your teammate here, go. But if you do trust your teammate, get out of the way. Right? Like, that's where it's one of those, this depends. Right? Like, this particular moment's very 50-50. Do you trust your teammate to be like someone like me who can keep control of this and keep the possession fine? Or have you noticed your teammate being someone who can't keep possession or you don't trust to keep possession? Those are it's two completely different outcomes here. Right, so you have to pick up on that and go, this teammate I'm fine to leave this ball alone with. Okay, but this teammate, no, I should go here because, oh, they might score. Right? So this is one of the few times where I'm like, okay, you know what? A double commit here isn't the worst in the world, but asterisks, right? Big asterisks. Because as you get to diamond and push through that, you don't go here, right? If I'm you and like I have a better teammate here, I'm just not going here, right? I don't see the need to. Again, I don't hate you going there either. Like, I like the idea. That's just poor aerial ability on why you get beat. Again, poor aerial ability. You tried. You tried. You have all the time in the world here. You don't need to boom this off the wall in the slightest. All booming it off the wall is going to do here is give them possession. Yeah, and I'm not saying you have the ability to catch this ball, go up the wall, and pull off some fancy shit. But at least learn to be able to control the ball, take it into a bounce dribble, or, control the ball and make use of the space that they're giving you and that I've created for you by getting a demo. All you're going to do by hitting this off the wall is pass it to Jaffe. That's all you're going to do. And this is one of those situations where boom ball equal bad. Like, sure, it works out, it's fine. And like, but I don't understand this. Like, yeah, it works out, it's fine, but like, yeah, boom ball didn't, like, not the ideal outcome there. Or he could have caught that, gone to the wall himself. You know, like, I'm in an okay spot to deal with whatever happens, but yeah. But this here makes zero sense to me. You boom this ball to the corner, which, great, good job on you, like this, but you don't chase it. Like, that this doesn't make sense to me. Like, for one, I'm back here. Like, you've got to keep going with this. Um, your teammates, like, I'm not here to make this next touch. Like, this is still your ball. You're going to chase this to the corner, and I'm going to come up mid and try and support you from mid. The only reason I turn right here is because I noticed you weren't going. Otherwise, I was going to stop. Like, yeah, right. Like, I see this touch, and I'm like, okay, this is going to the corner, or it's going across the field. This is great. I'm gonna go. I'm like, I can go up now. So I go. But the second I see the fact that you're not chasing this ball, because you're still closest person to this ball by a mile from us, anyways. So like, it's still, in my opinion, your job to go get this ball. The second I see you're not doing that, well, now my plans change. Like, yeah, I was content just chilling here, waiting to see what happened with you in the corner. Because yeah, I would have drove up to that boost pad, you would have went to the corner, and things would have been fine. Like, you could have been beat, and I just would have turned to the beat, like I have 8 other times this game, right? And this is what I mean by, like, as first man, you just leave. It is, because you make such a good touch here. That is such a great touch. That, sure, if I'm in your line of sight here, leave it. But I'm not. Like, I am nowhere near this play. You have 3/4 of the field in your view almost. I'm not here. Odds are I'm not close, right? Like, even if you're not using your camera and looking, odds are I'm just not close to this play. With the speed you hit the ball, I'm not catching this. Like, that this is not a shot for me. Go. Stay as first man. Oh, you're here? I like it. It would have been so great had you stayed here. Like, you could have just let Joffrey see what he was gonna do. Or if you're feeling ambitious and you're feeling like you're having a peak day, jump now. As that 50's happening, you read that bounce to the ceiling and you just go fucking hog wild and you pre-jump the fuck out of this. I've done it. I've done it. Like, that's a predictable path. You know what I mean? That if you want to feel like you're gonna peak and take a crazy shot out of there, you could have. Joffrey didn't go. Now, I understand that's a hard ass ball to read. And like, that's not a bad thing because I delay a lot too. Like, I'm not the person that leaves the ground at the first chance I get, because leaving the ground is risky. But the point stands that is when this ball like inevitably gets like 50'd, that as you rank up, you could possibly do something with this ball. So you're like, okay, cool, you can't do anything with this ball now. Just sit here. He's gonna get a booming touch. Like, you see the fact that he's gonna try and boom that? Preemptively half flip. Preemptively go back before he even touches the ball. Like, that this is the advantage of sitting here, is you go, oh, he's about to get a booming clear. Okay. Like, I can leave. Like, what's the issue? Sure, one times out of 10, he might have a peak shot that actually goes in our net. It's not going to happen a lot from plats and diamonds. So, just wait. And once you see that clear coming, react to the clear, right? Because, like, let's be real, like, yeah, okay, this 50 happens, I'm not going for this. You make that decision. I'm gonna, like, you make the decision, I'm gonna wait, and I want to see what happens. At this moment in time, with this ball coming down, I might even preemptively flip back now. Like, if I'm not going for this, and I know I'm not going for this, my teammate's in their corner, just sitting here, I'm a sitting duck. Like, what the fuck am I doing just sitting here? I'm gonna start going back now. Because the further back I can get, the more power I can deal with. There's nothing wrong with leaving this. Just because it's a scoring opportunity doesn't make it a good one. There's nothing... Like, sure, we can go all Wayne Gretzky, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but you also get scored on 100% of the times you let it. Like, if you want to go on the other end of that, every open net they score. So, at this moment in time, this ball's done. Like, if you didn't jump for this ball before it hit the ceiling, you're not getting to this ball before he is. That's how quick you've got to make this read. Because that's how quick it came out. Leave. Just get the hell out of here. It's fine. Well, I see what you were trying to do here. I do. And it might be something I try to do. I don't think I need to see you try to do it. Just keep going back. Like, I don't hate... Like, if this was a diamond or something like that, I don't hate this because if you get a good touch here, we might be able to do something. I don't trust you're getting a good touch here 9 times out of 10. Just keep going back. Um, it's the safer option. Yeah, see, that went well. Like, I like that. All of that, honestly. Like, is parts of it rough? Sure. Like, yeah, you're sitting too far forward here. Okay, well, we've covered that enough. Party was destroyed because of connection. I don't give a fuck about the party. Like, I don't hate... would I want to see you go more in this moment? Probably, like... Because, yeah, I'm back. So, I mean, yeah, just go. But, like, I don't hate this either because, like, well, what's he gonna do? Let's see what he's gonna do. Right? Like, I'm not against it. Like, you can go here, you can not go here. It's fine, but I would have stayed a bit more in the play. Just to be ready to just shadow defend a bit better. Um, but overall, like, I don't hate what happened there. This back post rotation's a little rough, but again, it's fine. It is what it is. Shot, yeah, perfect. That's tough to deal with because boy, am I coming. Like, and that's the part. Like this is something you haven't seen, is how aggressively I do cheat on kickoff. because as you rank up, like the more aggressive you can cheat, the better to a degree. But like I'm right here, like like depending on how I see the kickoff going, it depends on how aggressive I cheat. Seeing the fact that you guys both just drive at this ball, I know that this is going to be a dead 50. My goal is just hoping that we can make possession out of the secondary kickoff that's about to happen. And it's just unfortunate that it goes the other way of Kabotomy here. Because he cheated slightly harder. That's all it is. But this is the difference in, like, he cheats ever so slightly harder because he used boost. I didn't. And that's what wins it. Like, that's the difference makers in the higher lobbies, though. Like, is a dead kickoff. That happens a lot. That little bit of a difference is what decides kickoff advantage, which is crazy. I don't know why you turn here. Because I'm there. Had you have just stayed back post, or even front post, for all I give a damn at this point, you could have just cleared this to the corner and we could have gone on a counterattack. Um, even if you just stayed here, that's to the corner. Yeah, that's no need. You're cutting options away from yourself constantly. Because, well, at this point in time, wait for this to catch back up here. We're both making a play on this ball. Who gives a shit about that at this point? Honestly, like, you want the most options for yourself. We're like, yeah, sure, your teammates' options count too, but you're second man. Do you want the only option to save the net be a hard one? I mean, obviously, but like I said, and it's moments like this where, like I said, I don't hate front post. They are both in their corner. I'm in their corner. There's no threat of a passing shot to go behind you. It's like, I don't hate this. What I would be doing, however, is again, similar to back post. Probably put myself here. That way, in case someone does decide they want to do a demo run, they're not going to hit me. And it's not hard to just drive out and hit a ball. So just slightly different. Yeah, you're in the line of fire. If it's trench warfare, you're sitting out, you're standing in front of the trench. Why aren't you in the trench? That might be the best response I've had to that statement. Holy shit. shit. I've said that to a few people, and I've every time it's like, I don't know. Like, that's fucking hilarious, man. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. That one's good. Oh, that's assuming the replay's funny. No. Um, you want to see something funny? No. Uh, brother, you want to know funny? I know of a quote-unquote peak Diamond 3 that you play better than. The lack of understanding there. I love it. Currently sitting about P3, P2. Yes. I'm telling you what you're doing wrong. What do you think I've spent the last 2 fucking hours going over? Cut carried. Um. But he believes he earns it. It's delusional, but okay. Oh, that's what. Oh, hold on, hold on. I. Well, I don't know him personally, but he's now the Make-A-Wish diamond. I just told them that that's the new nickname. Um, yeah. Well, we call him Smooth Brain for a while. I think Make-A-Wish diamond's better. Yup. Make-A-Wish diamond. Oh my god. Oh my god. I do too, honestly. That sounds like that sounds like the best title. Holy shit. I think that just made my night. Oh my fuck. Oh. Oh fuck. Oh. Uh, uh, that's definitely the funniest thing I've heard today. Like holy fuck. That's fucking great. Oh my god. Like I forgot about the trench foot joke. Holy Jesus Christ. That's how good the Make-A-Wish diamond was. And the trench foot joke was a good joke. Oh my fuck. Oh, that's fucking gold, honestly. Honestly, I don't think we need to go through the rest of this, do we? We'll watch it quick anyway, but like I don't think we need to dive into anything. Just go. Like, what are we waiting for here? Christmas? You had time to be patient there. You could have waited. Could have hit this towards our corner. Honestly, you could have probably waited for this to touch the ground and hit it towards our corner that way. Like, you had so much time here. And we're lucky that that's not a goal. I think here you're a little too aggressive. Um, like yeah, you're in your corner here. You're letting me go. Just stay back a mid and a bit more mid. Like, don't come up so quick. There's no space between us, right? Like, you see the way that this ball comes out mid. Well, you can't take this pass if you're right on my ass. Yeah, it's tough. Like, sorry, girlfriend messaged me in the same moment. Like, yeah, if you just come, like, instead of coming up so quick, just take that momentum this way. That's that's so gettable. Again, I don't hate that you went there, but just, like, dear God, sit back post. Even here, just sit fucking back post. Like, it's just safer. I hate watching that back for my reasoning. I don't know why I don't know why you go here because, like, you see your teammate go, and that's possible. But, like, that's just a terrible go. Back post, man. Just go, like, you would have been right there. You were right where I wanted you to be. You were here. We could have won this game a minute earlier. Possibly. With a good shot. You have the urgency here. Like, where was this urgency all game? You even went back post. Like, you have the ability. Yeah. Well, and that's where a lot of what I'm gonna say is like, yeah, we've gone over a lot. I would say I'm gonna leave you with like 5 pointers of like, hey, this is what you focus on. Pick one, okay? Work on it for a session. Work on it for two, right? Like, I don't care. Work on it until you feel that you've got it down to a T, right? Like, so, let's start with back post. Every time, defensively, the opportunity arises, you are back post. Who gives a shit if a goal goes in or not? Nail it into your head. This is where I fucking go. Okay? And then you go to your next session and you pick the next bullet point. Every time I'm on offense, I'm going to find my best friend. And you nail that. You might get scored on. You might lose. You're going to lose. That's fine until you're doing this. You nail that. You start learning and you start feeling how this feels and how it works. And, things are just going to feel more natural. Um, I think Rocket League servers went down while we were in there. Um, um, so you work on that for a session or two till you feel like it's natural. And then you go to boost pathing, right? And then you go, that feels natural to you. Now you're going to make sure you're focusing on people, right? You pick one thing and focus on that. And then once you feel like you've got all of it down individually, now bring it together. Now you can go, okay, in this game, I'm going to make sure I'm always back posted. I'm sitting where I'm supposed to be, and I'm watching people, and I'm boost pathing, you know, because you've already built the foundational layers. Right, you try it one at a time, because if you're building a house, you don't have people putting in electrical while you're pouring cement. Like, sure, it still needs to be done to get the house built, but let's wait a little. So, like, I totally think you can do it. Yeah, I believe you'll be more than just a Make-A-Wish diamond. You've got. Oh my God, I'm standing. Holy Jesus. Oh, 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 you've got the ability. Like I said, I think, um, given the time, and like I said, you're gonna lose matches while you adopt all of this. You're working on trying to play new, right? Like you're trying to adopt a new play style. It's gonna happen, but you'll notice a shift. Eventually, things are gonna click, and you're just gonna go, "How did I play like I did before?" So, yeah, I mean, I hope this has been an informational, what, 3 hours? 4 hours? Oh, not a problem, man. I obviously didn't intend for it to drag this long, but oh, oh, absolutely. And I mean, I've got just as much time watching Rocket League content as I have playing it. 1,600 hours, only 5 or 600 actually playing the game, 1,000 in training, and just as much in total watching and consuming content. So I've done it. I've watched it. I've analyzed pro gameplay to go, why are they doing what they're doing? You know, there's a reason for it. Why are they doing it? Now, obviously, we're not going that deep into it, but at the end of the day, there's 5 simple things I can give you that will fix your game and make you diamond. And 2 of them are pretty easy to remember. Well, back post, your back post and your best friend boost pad. Those 2 are like you're going to be your pinnacles of rotation. Boost pathing will get you to them. So like you'll just get that naturally. Like that's just gonna come as you start picking up boost pathing. You'll naturally find yourself in these places. Awareness comes as you just start building up the muscle memory to not need to look at the ball so much and understand like, oh well, I just need to look at people so I know what people are doing. Like it will build. You know, all these other things they build, but there's really only 2 key elements positional wise that I give you that you need to remember in the run of a game. Oh, we're on offense, I'm going to sit here. Oh, we're on defense, I'm going to go here. Like, like we spent 4 hours talking about shit, and I can break it down into 2 points. Well, it's like I said, because I'll be able to give you a dozen reasons on why you should and shouldn't. But at the end of the day, it's still just one thing on like, hey, don't do this. Don't be a dumbass. Um, Pretty much. There's general things that I'm going to go over that I'm like, yeah, these are what you need to work on the most. Like, these are the biggest issues. But it's not unfixable. Yeah, no, you got this, man. Um, you go. Give me an hour or so to get this all written up for you, because I'm going to eat. Oh, no problem. Like I said, I'll get the summary get written down for you. My messages are always open if you are having problems or need to talk something out or need to figure anything out. You know, I am here to see you hopefully one day ride past me. Ride past me in rank and ability. You're on a good track. Yeah, and like I said, you're a chill person. I don't mind running games with you and like not even trying to coach you, just to play some games. You know, Eh, bro, you're not the only low rank person I have on my friends list. Yeah, I had he was still spamming me with invites. I had to message him again, be like, no, sorry, I'm still coaching. Like, so like, as long as you're a chill person, like I don't mind playing games with you and trying to help you out. Yeah, no, you are. Believe me. No, not a problem, man. It has been a pleasure. Uh, yeah. Once I close out the ticket when I'm done my summary, it should send you a review of the whole thing. So you'll always have the whole chat log of that ticket available. Yeah. Any final questions? You got this, man. I believe in you.